Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes of how we set up the backend infrastructure to ensure that we protect your domain and we have it so that Microsoft and Google do not mark us as spam and you land directly into your buyer's inbox. Alright, so there's some little bit of setup work involved in that, so let's get started. So I like to use Hypertide. First we have to set up the inboxes, purchase the inboxes, and then we have to go to use an email software tool to warm up these inboxes so that if you just immediately use these new inboxes and you don't put them on warm up, those emails are going to send directly to spam and you'll burn those emails after like a week. Okay, so we have to put it on warm up for 2 weeks. All right, so first of all, we got to purchase our email accounts. All right, and you can go and manually do it, but it's terrible. Nobody does that. All right, I mean, people do it, but you don't want to do it. Okay, so I use Hypertide. They have a one-time $1,500 setup fee just to use their service, their ongoing service. I cover that whenever you work with me. Okay, so you can set up your plan. So we go select plan here, and I like to purchase domains from them. It keeps it simple. It's just easy. So let's say, for example, you are Microsoft. Okay, so if you're Microsoft.com and you're my client, I would search up Go Microsoft because I'm trying to look for similar domains that we're going to reroute to your primary domain. But this is the first setup. Now we'll go team. Which one sounds cool? Really doesn't matter. Whatever. So pick 2 domains. Then we're going to go continue domain settings. Hey guys, if you run a B2B company and are looking to fill up your pipeline on a strictly pay per show basis, you can do that over at impactleadgen.io. I'll put a link down in the description of the video so you can learn more there. Back to the video. Now, this is basically for your domains. So anytime you send an email and somebody sees John at teamgomicrosoft.com, and they search teamgomicrosoft.com, we want your actual website, Microsoft's actual website, to pop up. All right. So that's what's going to happen. But this protects your domain because it just forwards it to your actual site. So go save. And now I use SmartLead. So we're going to put in the API key and all the settings so that Hypertide can go and take care of uploading all these new inboxes for us. Just makes it super easy. Now we'll create our users for the inboxes. Just like that. Then we go save and continue. Then we purchase those. And once that's done, within 12, Hypertide is pretty fast, usually within 12 to 24 hours, it will all be uploaded to SmartLead. All right. So then we go, let's imagine 12, 24 hours has passed. We go to SmartLead and we see all of these, however many email accounts you purchased right here. And Hypertide has a cool thing. I can go and set up bulk update the warm-up settings right here and do it in like less than 5 minutes. It's pretty cool. And it will just bulk update warm-up. And from there, you just wait 2 weeks and they'll be warmed up. We, of course, keep checking on it, make sure the inboxes have not been disconnected from SmartLead. There's a little bit of technical and ongoing work to make sure everything is warming up properly. But that's pretty much it. And then during those 2 weeks, we're able to write the copy, get all of your campaigns ready to go, and the leads scraped so that we're ready to launch once these new email campaigns are set up. All right. So let me show you some warm-up settings. So if you use in Hypertide, we just use a 5 warm-up emails per day, ramp up, reply rate. All right. However, if you decide not to use Hypertide, if you want to do this yourself, then you can purchase a really big industry standard in the agency space. A lot of people use these guys, premium inboxes. All right. And you can go and purchase however many inboxes you want as well from them. You do have to purchase domains separately. That's kind of why I like Hypertide. It's all streamlined. But you can go and purchase premium inboxes here. They're like a Google reseller. And this way, you don't have to, because if you go and purchase a Google Workspace not from a reseller, it's going to be about $7.50 a month per inbox. So this is about 50% cheaper. All right. So you can go and do that. And then I would recommend doing these other warm-up settings if you end up purchasing from them with Google. All right. So these warm-up settings would be to go to Smart Lead, 40 emails per day, 4 ramp up, 30 to 40 warm up emails per day, 50% reply rate, and then enable auto adjust. All right. So kind of depends whether you use Hypertide or somebody else. If you use another reseller, you can typically do these. Okay. But you'd go here if you don't use Hypertide, and then you would bulk update. We'll go 40, bulk update. We'll do 4, 40. Can also do 25, it's fine. Just do 30. Reply rate 45. Target emails, bulk update. You can put a warm-up identifier too. And then, yeah, bulk update. That's, you don't really need to do that. But, yeah, that's about it. And then we give it 2 weeks. So we can land. So whenever we send emails from these new email accounts on behalf of your company, we land straight into your buyer's inbox instead of the spam, creating more sales opportunities and more qualified leads. All right, more positive responses. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Kind of gave you a little bit of behind the scenes look at everything. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And hopefully this kind of gave you a little bit of look behind this. All right, till the next video. Bye.